Hello everyone, and before I say this, I just want to say none of my videos are scripted, but with some videos, especially sit-down videos, I never do this with vlogs, but last time with sit-down videos, especially wrap-ups, I write some notes on what I want to say, and they're just like bullet points, so then I cover everything I want to cover. Like with wrap-ups, I say everything I did that month, and it's kind of hard to remember that, so I write them down in a notebook, just the points, and then I add more stuff that I feel like adding. But this video is going to be not scripted whatsoever. I have not written anything down. I barely thought about what I'm going to say in this video because I want this video to be as real as possible. I'll try and edit it as little as possible so it is very real with you guys. But of course I'll edit some, but not as much as I normally would. So let me start off this by saying I don't think a lot of people get what some people mean when they say online best friend. I feel like this can have very different meanings, and I say this is because my opinion on it has changed. When I was in middle school, I spent a lot of time on my phone. I stayed up really late, so I was on my phone at night because there's not much more to do. I would talk to people online, and you can think this is all unsafe if you want, but I'm still here and I've never been hurt, so I don't know. But anyways, I would message people online. I wouldn't give them any personal information, but you know, we'd just talk about life, and I would consider like one of these people my online best friend, and then I consider another one, and I mean, we never really, like, I might have FaceTimed some of them, but it was more normally just texting. We wouldn't talk consistently, but I considered some of these people my online best friend, and I heard about people getting so close to people online, and I really didn't believe it was possible. I thought what I was doing was the closest thing you could get to an online best friend, but I heard other people talking about how incredibly close they were with these people, and I didn't really think it was possible. So I think it was 8th grade, yeah, it was 8th grade in January. I was on a way to a away basketball game with my family and some of their friends because their son played basketball, so we were going with them. And I was really bored in the car because the basketball game was pretty far away, and I had this app called Kick. It was kind of cool back in middle school. I talked to random people on there just for something to do, and I found this girl, Randa, on there, and I just messaged her. I mean, I just, you know, and she told me, hey, my mom I'm not supposed to have my phone right now. I'm gonna get it back Monday. I'll talk to you then. My mom's out of the house. I'm just on my phone right now. We had a few-minute conversation before that, but she basically said she had to put her phone back in. I thought that was the cue for it. I never want to talk to you again. I just want to be nice about it, but I didn't really think that much about it because, again, I didn't think online friends were extremely important. Of course, I cared about the people I talked to, but it wasn't like this really, really close bond. Like I said, I cared about them, but not to the extent of I would friends in real life. So, after this, she actually did message me one day. I was pretty shocked, so we talked some more, and then about a week later, maybe, I want to say, my friend Annabelle came over, and we ended up FaceTiming Randa, and we talked to her for a while, and we had a ton of fun. But me and my friend Annabelle, we talked to a lot of people online like that. Like, we went on Omegle and stuff like that, so it didn't really seem like that big of a deal. But then me and Randa kept FaceTiming, and the conversations would last for like hours. We didn't FaceTime a ton, like maybe once a week, every 2 weeks, because I feel like we were nervous to talk to somebody we didn't know. But once we would start talking, we had so much fun, and we kept having fun, so we just kept talking more and more and more. I feel like when our friendship took a huge jump was our freshman year. We're in the same grade. It was over Christmas break, and I was decorating my house. No, it couldn't have been Christmas break because I was decorating for Christmas. I think it was Thanksgiving break. I was decorating stuff for Christmas, and I had a YouTube channel back then, but it's deleted now. But I decided that I wanted to take YouTube more seriously, and by seriously, it wasn't really that serious, but so for some reason I decided to call Randa and talk to her about this, and she like so supported me with this decision to like make it this big hobby I wanted to spend a bunch of time on. And so she decided she was going to become my manager, and she still technically is. I mean, it's not like this serious, like, you know, it's not like I pay her or like, you know, but she was basically my manager, which what we meant by this, she supported me and helped me in any way, and I talked to her about all my YouTube things. And I feel like that connected us so much because we were working towards something together, and like I feel like that's an important thing to have in a friendship, is you have something you bond over, and we bonded before that, but like that was to a whole nother level. Like I said, we were already so close. I mean, we talked to each other about everything, but that even took it to a whole nother level. It made us so much closer. I can't even begin to tell you guys how much she has helped me with this channel. She even made an Instagram, and it's called Louiseland YouTube, I believe, and she makes all the posts on there about my channel when I post videos. And yeah, it's hard sometimes. Okay, so for those of you who don't have online best friends, it's so hard because like if you have a real life best friend, if they are going through a hard time or you're going through a hard time, you can hang out, you can watch a movie together, you can talk about it. With us, like if we want to talk about hard times, it's so hard because we could be in the middle of talking and the internet connection can just go out and we have to stop talking about it. And it is so hard to like have such a bond with somebody and have this screen constantly between you. And like I just wish people could understand, and I wish younger me could understand how truly close you can get with somebody online and how hard it is to know you've never actually met this person that means the world to you. And it's so hard, and you're constantly trying to come up with plans to meet each other, and to this day me and Randa are still making plans to someday meet each other, but it's so hard. And online friendship takes so much more work because it is so easy to drift, because you can't just make plans to hang out one day. You have to actually, I don't know how to really explain it, but like I can go a year without seeing my friend and we'll hang out and do something fun, and we'll have like all this fun and it's great. But online friends, it's so much harder because you can't just go out and have fun. Like you have to, all your fun is through conversation and connecting and bonding, because you can't go to the mall, you can't go camping together, you can't go for a boat ride together. Like you have to solely bond and just you two talking and connecting and talking about things going on in your life. And it's just really hard at times, because I just, like, when she's upset, I just want to give her a hug. And like it's so hard because like I care about her just as much as I would a friend here, and I never knew that was possible. But I do, I truly care about her just as much as I care about, as you guys probably know from my old channel, Mabel. I have my friend Allison, like all my friends, like I care about Randa just as much as them. And it's so hard to not be able to, like I said, give her a hug if she's upset. And like we can't go and do things together like normal friends do, and like we don't go to school together. Like it's just crazy. And I know lots of these things are negative, like the struggles, but I had to say I'm so thankful that we all have the internet in this generation, because if we were back in like the 1950s or 1980s, we would have never met. If I was born in Indiana and she was born where she was born, I don't know if she wants me telling you guys where she lives, so I'm not going to tell you. But we wouldn't never have got to talk. We would have never got this amazing bond. We have the amazing friendship. We wouldn't be able to have each other's support. And like I'm so thankful that even though we weren't born in the same area and the likelihood of us meeting was so little, that the internet somehow find a way to connect us is just so amazing. I know lots of the things you hear is so negative about the internet, but the internet has had such an amazing impact on my life. I've met amazing people like her, and like she pushed me to do YouTube more, and like YouTube makes me so happy. Like it's my biggest hobby. Like this is a totally different conversation, totally different video, but like I don't know where I'd be without YouTube. Like it's brought up my confidence level. It's just so much fun. It's like such a passion to me to record, and I would have never been able to do this without her, because there were people in my life at the time who didn't support my YouTube when I first started trying to do it, so I ended up deleting that channel. And like I would have never been able to do this other channel if it wasn't for Randa, because like it was so nice to have somebody who encouraged it. And I didn't think anyone would ever encourage it, because everybody thought it was weird, and like I don't know, I'm just rambling because this is what happens when I don't script things. But basically, the point of this video is to talk about how truly hard it is to have a best friend online. And not just like, oh, my online best friend, we talk every 2 weeks, we text. No, I mean like where we FaceTime almost every single day, but we've never actually met. But even though it is a struggle, I'm so thankful that I even get to talk to such an amazing person. Even if it's just through a screen, I'm so freaking blessed to have that opportunity to even talk to her because she is such an amazing friend. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to wrap up this video. Hopefully one day she'll be on this channel with me. When we meet one day, I will definitely record that video and we will meet one day. But it's just hard to hold out. If you have an online best friend or you're starting to make one or you're thinking about making one, my advice would be is that if you have an online best friend, you have to put a lot of work into it because like I said, you can't just go and have this one fun day. I feel like the only thing you have to rely on with an online best friend is your bond, and to make a bond you have to talk all the time. So if you really want to take your online friendship, or if you're dating online, seriously, you have to talk almost daily. And if they really are that close of a friend like Randa is to me, it wouldn't be hard at all. I feel weird if I don't talk to her. Like, it's not a chore to talk to her or anything. I want to. And yeah, so again, that's where I'm going to wrap up this video. And I hope you guys, if you have an online best friend, this helps you. Just stay strong, keep talking. Don't let the screen tear you apart, and dream about the day you'll meet. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.